Zanny have to really do much. Our pilot episode. Gonna be dropping one of these hopefully once a week. I'm gonna talk about a bunch of shit, so tune in. Start this bitch off with a week 1 recap. Let's talk about it. Some crazy shit happened.
All right, so what do you want to start off with?
I think it's only right we start out with the Giants blunder, the Giants week
Ooh,
1 blunder
thought you would have
at MetLife.
mentioned it.
Got to get it over with. I think the Giants were exposed. I think they had some serious troubles on defense. I think giving credit to the Eagles. Zaneni being a rookie, I think he played a really good game. I think the Giants' main fault of the game was they didn't make Zanny have to really do much out of the pocket and do much on the run or on the fly. I think he had a very, very comfortable game. And I think that's why he was able to put up really good numbers. And the Giants offensively looks really, really lost, really uncoordinated. I wasn't playing good. Receivers were playing questionable. It was just a bad game from the Giants, and then the Eagles showed that they're here. But yeah, I'm still interested to see what happens to those guys when they match up with a team with a better cornerback duo, as specifically for like the short routes.
I heard from the Eagles that they don't care about the record; they just care about making the playoffs. And Lance, obviously as team owner, he was saying that he is very confident, knowing that the NFC is really it's a good time to take advantage, right? If you're playing in the NFC, then you're looking at a playoff run. So that's what he was talking about, and that he's very confident that Zaynani, before and after the week 1, that he's gonna take him there. And look, I don't know, looking promising. Definitely a
Yeah,
definitely a playoff team, but could be a first round exit, knowing that Lance has an experience with that. Yeah, so moving on to week 2, or the second game that we want to talk about, since we're on the topic of blunders, or almost a blunder actually, is the Vikings. Vikings are going against the
yeah.
Bears. Vikings won 52-49 when the Bears had possession of. Basically, they threw a 52.2 for game, and the ball landed behind Party, and the ball landed behind Party and Hubert just like completely like missed it, right? The ball was probably like 4 blocks behind him, and obviously Party got thrown off by that, so he jumped forward. But really, the ball was like behind them. So
Yeah.
if Party read that correctly, he could have
If
just
Eupert wasn't there, then Party would have caught the ball no problem. But Party was watching Eupert backpedal as if the ball was gonna be ahead, and so it kind of put Party in a pickle. Like, all right, do I trust my gut and just catch the ball, or do I trust arguably the best lob catcher in the game and trust that his spot makes more sense? And he kind of was caught between those two things, and it made him hesitate and ultimately fuck up and miss.
this should be a team. If you're the Vikings, you have Evil Rare, you have Hubert, and then you have Meswith, which he's not a crazy third, and he's not like a really really bad third. He's just
He's serviceable,
he'll
definitely
he'll do the
serviceable.
job considering that he's a DT and he's wide receiver. Definitely his 6 sacks shown that. But yeah, that should have been a swipe game. There's nothing more you could talk about that. Should have
I
just
think
been just
going into this week, if you were a bettor and you had to pick one lock game, if you had to pick one game that you knew, like there was a suicide pool or something like that, you had to pick one game right to move on. I personally would have picked this game. I would have taken the Vikings. I
100%.
didn't think there was a chance that the Bears would even be close. Just talent, top to bottom, is just completely mismatch.
Yeah.
But the Bears, I mean, I didn't watch the game, but they kept it close and they had a chance to upset. But Party didn't execute, unfortunately.
Mentioning now, considering that we mentioned your game, I feel like it's time to mention my game now,
It's
right?
game of the week right there.
Game
That
of
was a
the
great
week.
game.
You want me to talk about it? Or you want to talk about it?
I'll start.
All right.
I think it was MVP versus Super Bowl champion, and I think both of those elite players showed out. I don't remember the stat line. I think you guys both had no picks or something like that. Both throwing probably 75%, no picks. It's gonna be a preview of a playoff game down the line for sure. I think these two in everybody's minds are 1A and 1B for the best teams. And I think they're gonna meet each other again in the playoffs. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And I think realistically, the winner of that game would be the favorite to win the Super Bowl. Going against a weaker NFC, whoever does make it out.
Yeah, that was like a game where obviously the Jaguars and the Jets are number one, number two teams that you could debate about. Definitely top three teams, and the Jets were definitely the the rated ones to win that game, considering that not only did they keep their team, but they upgraded their team by getting rid of who was their old third.
It was a party.
Yeah, it's just on paper, Rashadi was just a big upgrade. That
Yeah.
not only did they keep the same team, which the brothers, and not only did they get better, but Rashadi was just a big add, and yeah, they just it was just a little upset to Skippies, considering that the only reason that they lost was because of a flag that was thrown, which is kind of bullshit that happened, but obviously it's just rules are rules, where he double people back his boat twice in a PAT, and then it was just no good. But hey, there's obviously not much you could talk about there. It was just two good teams going against each other, and obviously there had to be one winner, and it was the Jaguars.
So next up, I definitely want to mention how Cell, who everybody was talking shit, everybody was hating on him, saying he wasn't be able to perform.
Yeah, I was
He
one of them.
goes and
I was one
he
of them.
he upsets he upsets the Niners, who they've got Kitty Stomp, Alex, and Ikri. Ikri, two of those three players just played in the Super Bowl. They all like to talk shit, and they get upset week one.
If you look at this team on paper, they'd be like, okay, they're a fair team, right? They'll be a B team. They're the perfect example of a B team, which they're not mid, but they're a B team.
They're not too flashy anywhere
Exactly.
necessarily, but they're solid.
Like
Everywhere is solid.
there's no deep threat in the team. There's just solid, right? Solid players. They do their job, done. And then they're going against the Seattle Seahawks, which this team had a full revamp where Sell is he was a former quarterback back in his day at LSU, D2, D1 actually, and then now he's playing quarterback again. So he switched from QB to wide receiver. Now he's back at QB, and his supporting cast is X and Ardoggy and Phosphate. Like if you look at that team, if they had a quarterback, like let's
And
say,
that's the best supporting cast in the league, I think.
but next to
Depending
next to
depending if
Uper and Ivorare, 100%, right?
I think if the quarterback that they have, which is Sell, if he can be a good corner, which he has already been in the past, then I think that that is the best supporting cast.
Let's say they just got a touchdown, right? Now they're on defense. You have Phosphane, which he's a he's probably like he's gonna be upcoming top DT, right? He came out of college, VCAA, as a top DT, and now he's coming into VFL as a rookie. And then with his CBs, you have Ardoggy and Cell. Are you serious? For Bennett wise, this is a tough. Like you don't know if like these are just two B teams where Niners definitely were the favorites, but it's just it was too close. You know, this is a fairly good team where you can't put your money on one team.
It was dependent going into the game. It was dependent on Sell. If Sell could perform,
Yeah,
then
it
that
was
team's
just
going to be
his,
good and they're going to win games. And that's what they did.
and yeah,
It's
he
just about
threw.
how consistent Sell can be down the stretch. Because if he can be good and he can be consistent to be like play at like a top 6, top 7 quarterback level, then this is a scary team to play in the playoffs.
Let's talk about MTA. Matter of fact, considering that he just switched from wide receiver
I,
to
I think MTA can easily be a good quarterback. The very worst I see him being this season is like number 7. I would much rather trust him over Sell. Like not not
100%.
even not even close.
And
Right?
also you
MTA
could,
says he's playing quarterback. I'm like, all right, cool. You
yeah,
know,
what's called like MTA. He threw 56%, 18 out of 32. Like MTA as a quarterback, he's a perfect example. I could say is like he's basically like Upert, right? Upert, he's a wide receiver. He realizes that he can't team with any quarterbacks that are going to take him in the long run. So Upert took in his own hands and played quarterback. MTA, same thing. He realized after Mushy got tier 8, so obviously MTA being a tier 10, he can't team with Mushy. So he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to play quarterback.
I think the only other game left worth talking about is Broncos versus Chargers, and that just kind of showcases that you know Joe's still here. Joe's still around. He had a down year last season, but you know I think the biggest question mark on that team is P Torbs and how, can he come back to form?
Yeah.
Because Chov and P Torbs have already won a ring together.
I mean,
And for a while they didn't let those two play together for a reason.
I also ref that game, and it was just Pitos was really good defensively. Cejos was throwing some questionable. Really, everything was locked. You can't really do anything when you probably could have abused Pitos considering that he's washed. But just couple of drives you give Pitos is gonna get the hang of it, and then you have Chove on the other side. Like that's just top 5 CBs in the league. There's really nothing you could do about that. And then you DT, they have Tether. Like that's an insane fucking team. Chove, P-Torbs, and Tether.
It's a good defense, definitely.
100%. But yeah, it was just there's really nothing you can say. Just the better team won, and Chargers
Chove
definitely need
handles his business. All right, so me and Cozy each made our own team rankings, and we put them into 4 tiers: S, A, B, and C. I think the S tier for right now is a consensus. It's Jaguars, Jets, Vikings in that order. I don't think many people are going to disagree with that. We've talked about these 3 teams. They're all pretty dominant in what they do. Vikings had a questionable week 1. I'm not too worried about it. At least for me, the A tier is going to have Cardinals, Chiefs, and Broncos.
Okay, yeah,
Do you have those 3 as well?
yeah, exactly. But not
I
in that
think
order. But obviously in the A tier, yeah.
I think for me, you can really within this tier, you can really spin it around however you want.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Like you could obviously take accountable the MTA rookie quarterback, and you could also take accountable with Chove and it's taking a gander on P-Torbs, which he's washed. So really, both teams have their downfall and like whatnot. And then same thing with the Chiefs, right? They have
Chiefs have their question mark at quarterback. All right, so next up is the B tier. Cozy, list me what you got.
all right. So in order, I have Chargers, Eagles, Niners, Seahawks, and yeah, that's it.
That's it. I've got those same tiers, but I have the Giants up there. A little
Okay,
biased there. So I think the Seahawks, out of all of these teams in my B tier, which are the Chargers, Eagles, Seahawks, Niners, and Giants, I think the Seahawks have the highest upside, just because if Sell continues to perform, they're definitely going to go up because they've got a really good supporting cast around them. I think the Eagles are going to be dependent on Zaynani. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him do more than just shoot drags before I even think about moving him up to A. But I'm going to be interested to see how his career plans out and what kind of player he is. The Charger, or let's talk about Niners. My problem with this team is I think all these players have peaked. I think there's no upside. I think you can't expect Ikari to play as good as he did last season, right? Kitty Stomp is going from being a distant third on the team to someone who's realistically his upside is going to be where they go, right? Can Kitty be a number 1 receiver? Because that's what he is on this team. Can Kitty be a number 1 CB? Because is that what he is on this team? I don't even know.
like I don't even know who their CB1 is, in my opinion. I don't even know who their
So
wide receiver 1 is. Like
they've got questions at corner. They've got questions at receiver. I would say they might have questions at DT and they might have questions at quarterback. So it's like, how are these players going to come back from having good seasons? Are they going to improve or are they going to stay the same? I think if they don't improve, then this team's going to probably stay in B tier. But the C tier is dog shit. No, I'm kidding.
yeah,
But the
dog
C
shit's
tier has
crazy.
a
But
lot of work to be put in.
yeah,
And the Giants are arguably in this tier. So for the people who are going to take offense to me calling you bad, the Giants could easily be in this tier.
yeah.
Let me
Like
just start out by
I have
saying that.
Giants right there, so don't no one feel offended.
So the Rams, right? We got Penley,
Yep.
KG, and who?
Stu.
So I think Penley took his bad team last year and made it worse. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he thought he was doing.
Penley got most regressed because of him playing quarterback. He broke 2 records of the quarterback that got sacked the most. Both of the top records were broken, or yeah, against Penley. I broke it against Penley, and then Profit broke it against Penley. Like that's something said. And obviously this is a season where he's wide receiver. He's looking really good. Give him a fucking lob, he's catching it. Like there's no one gonna moss him. But it's just if the play prolongs more than 4 seconds, it's KG. Like you're really gonna bet the whole like you think KG's gonna win the Super Bowl? No. You think he's gonna beat the Seahawks? No. You think he's gonna verse the Chiefs? No. You think he's gonna beat the Jets? No. That's why there's a perfect team for a C team. They're just shit. But it's just penalty. They would have been like F tier. We would have added tier, but it's just penalties bringing that team up.
So being a high tier in this league, being a tier 9 or a tier 10, my opinion, the really only way you're going to be a Super Bowl contender is if you're playing quarterback and cornerback. That is the ideal role. No receiver has ever won a Super Bowl being a tier 10 or a tier 5. It's never happened because you can't build a team around a receiver because receiver is arguably the least valuable position. You need an elite quarterback and you need an elite cornerback or a good cornerback duo, right? And so Penley, like you'll notice, MTA gets tier 10, switches to quarterback. He understands he's not going to be able to build a team around him playing receiver, right? Upert tier 10. He tried to play with different quarterbacks, but you can't take a tier 10 and pair him with a lower tier quarterback because realistically, that quarterback is a lower tier quarterback because that person is not capable of winning a Super Bowl, right? So the game that these high tier receiver CBs have to play is either A, switch to quarterback and see what you can do, which you see, which is what Ubert's doing, what MTA is doing, and these other players, or B, try to draft a rookie or find someone super underrated, right? For example, Zolo last season found Cjos, right? And that's why they were able to make a run. Zolo's getting MVP talk, Cjos most improved player, Bubby most improved player, right? That's what happens when you get a steal at quarterback, but that doesn't happen often, and especially now because these draft classes are so much weaker, it's really hard to come by. But then you sign KG, so I don't understand why you sign a veteran who has been bad for seasons and seasons. Right? Is he just kind of taking a season off? Is he just kind of trying to play with friends? I don't really understand this. I don't know where this team's going, but it's not good. And then Bears and Colts. I think these two could be in their own tier. Not necessarily a tier lower than C, but this is just the friend group teams. Right? The Bears are OSU, they're running back OSU, right? Prep party sofa. They're just having a good time. Obviously they didn't construct their roster to try to win a Super Bowl. They constructed it to have some fun and fucking try to go crazy and kick some ass, and they almost did. They almost upset arguably one of the S tier team in week 1. But I don't see upside from the Bears and the Colts. That's another friend team. Andrews at quarterback. I don't
The
really know how
Bears.
long that's gonna last, or or what that's kind of about. But the Colts are in the C tier as well.
Yeah, like Colts, they just lost against the Chiefs, which is an A tier team. Definitely, definitely, they could have won that game, right? They could have taken advantage of the fact that Profit threw 6 ints.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah. Lasco, the starting
insane.
quarterback
Like
for the Chiefs, didn't even show up.
six
They were,
ints. Last
yeah,
season, I threw 7 or 8 ints throughout the whole season. That includes the playoffs as well.
yeah.
And he just almost topped that in one game. So I want to mention the Giants. So you obviously had them at the B tier, right? But I have them as C tier. Because if you're just looking at this like as pen and paper, you have they just first against the Eagles, right? They had Burtek, Glaciers, and Fick. There, I'll put as B tier, right? But after their week 1 performance, like it was just looked like the team never played it with each other. Looked like they never scrimmed. Looked like it
We
was
didn't
just
really ever scrim,
yeah. It was like
fortunately.
yeah. It looked like you and Burtek never played together, but obviously you guys have. And then obviously you and Glaciers never played together, but it was just I don't know. It was everyone had their own mind, and then made that's why they came with the major upset. And then you got Burtik retired after the game, which says a lot. And you guys got Tyler, which is just like he's not bad, but he's just your mid player, which you know
So the reason I was thinking about signing Tyler in the before the season came out because of Chasler. Obviously, he's friends with Tyler, so he's gonna type him up. But
yeah, like I also
it
got
was
that
Chasler's
message.
opinion that Tyler is a better corner than Glaciers.
Mm, I mean, I
And Chase has that opinion because Chasler just played with both of them. I don't really think there's a difference in corner skill, but
yeah,
I
like
think I think Vertek was really really bad that game, and that's why that's why I was gonna trade him because he told me that he didn't really care too much about playing. So I was like, listen, if you don't care enough, I've got this trade lined up with Chasler, and he's like, all right, I'm getting traded, and I'm like, yep, if you're cool with that, and he was like, I'm cool with that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna retire, and I was like, perfect. All right, so another thing that was a really big fucking deal this week is Feather Client being banned. There's a lot of people using it. And they're thinking, why? Why are people using it? And at the same time, you have people who are, league staff talking about how, oh yeah, it's easy to cheat on it, easy to cheat on it, right? So the staff members, they freak out and they're like, holy shit, is a lot of the server cheating right under our nose? And they panic and then they ban the whole client, right? But what doesn't make sense is there's no, it's not easier to cheat on Feather Client than it is on anything else. You can cheat on Lunar Client, you can cheat on Forge, you can cheat on anything. Feather Client doesn't promote cheating. There's no evidence of that. What I think the VFL should have done is just gotten to the bottom of it. They got rid of Feather Client because they didn't understand it, they didn't know how it worked, and they didn't know if it gives an unfair advantage. Right? That's the whole thing. If the client gives an unfair advantage, then it should be banned. I agree with that. But the VFL doesn't know anything about the Feather Client, so they just banned it just because, just in case, right? They ban it, so like, okay, let's stop the cheating now, even though we don't know if it's actually happening, and then we'll figure it out. Instead, what they should do is just have a couple staff members get into a call, do some research, and figure out if the client is a part of the issue or not. An issue that might not even be an issue at all, right? You find out, does Feather Client promote cheating? Obviously it doesn't, but look it up, figure it out. Is Feather Client easier to cheat on than other things? No, but look it up, figure it out. Does Feather Client have some sort of built-in advantage to it? Of course it doesn't. But if you're paranoid being a server owner, then look it up, figure it out, make a statement about it, and move on. You don't ban Feather Client because now what happens is Feather Client is banned, and so now there's no push from the staff to do anything because they banned Feather Client. So now what do they clear? Feather Client isn't on the server anymore, so now there's nothing that requires staff attention. Instead of doing the work, figuring out what they didn't understand, and then making a decision based off of that, they just ban the client so they don't have to deal with it. So then they can take the next month to make a decision on whether Feather Client should be allowed or not. So yeah, that's kind of what I have to say about it. I think the VFL is just lazy. The staff is just very, very lazy, and that they didn't understand something, so they got rid of it instead of just taking the time to understand something and then making a decision on it. They just want to push everything down the line and not really make a decision and do research and take time to put time into the server.
I don't know, I just really see it as like childish. You're getting like a POV from a client, like a Feather client user, to a Lunar client user. Like I definitely, when I went to Lunar client, I have to change my sensitivity again. It just everything changed. It just felt weird. I didn't feel like normal, right? And which fucked me up. Um, and there's no voice chat, right? I'm not having fun, right? Not talking to anyone. But now there's a saying where it's like if you get a good combo, it's like, oh, that kid's on Feather. Like really, like even if they do like unban Feather, whoever's just gonna play on Feather, which best believe me, they're just gonna accusate them. They're just gonna say that they're cheating. Which sure, if the person is cheating, why not assess them? Why not put the anti cheat to good use? Like do something about it, right? Well, voice crack, but I don't know. It's just weird. They could have tested it. Took a couple of like a day or two,
They
couple
could
of
have done their
hours,
job. They could have done their due diligence. They could have learned about a client that they weren't sure about.
and they realized
People
that the
there's
benefits.
rumors that there's cheating going on with the client, and they chose to completely disable the client and forget about it altogether instead of learning about the client, learning what the limits are cheating wise, learning how they can control it, and then learning how they can use the client to better their server. An idea I had was just like, what if you have one game of season that's just your Labby mod, your Labby mod, or not Labby, what is it? Feather client.
They're
You
both
know, the
because they're
voice
both
chat
banned.
game, right? Like the league could take one week, kind of like you have a rivalry week. Like they can make it the Feather client week where everybody's talking in game on VC.
You know how
Like they
crazy?
could
Yo,
do
that'll be
something.
insane.
The
Like just
clips would be awesome. The media, the TikToks would be
the
awesome.
pressure would be insane. Just
And people
imagine,
would be chirping in game. It would be a whole lot of fun.
and you can't
But
even.
again, all these possibilities that the league could possibly have with these clients, they decide to, instead of doing the work and figuring it out and utilizing things, they decide, okay, well, it's easier if we just disable the client and then we can forget about it. And that's essentially what's going on because it's been 5 days since the client's been disabled. What has taken 5 days? There's been no progress, no discussion, no further evaluation of the client. There's been nothing. It's just the client's off, so it's no longer a problem for the league, right? It could have been a solution to many things for the league, but as long as it's not a problem, then who gives a fuck? And that's kind of how the VFL is run at the moment, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, what's called like on the topic of the Feather client thing about like a game, like a week of that. Just imagine you have to play call using Feather client. You have to like just shit talk. Just like imagine you're just running away right as a quarterback and you're chasing like you're getting chased by a DT. All you hear the DT says, "I'm coming for you, coming for," like that's fucking jokes, right? And then you could just play call saying like Tampa Boo, Jet Sweet, right? Like there's no Discord usage. It's just you're just talking in game.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Like exactly, and then you hear fans like, then like you could cold feet people. Like that's your definition of a real life experience in Minecraft. Rather than you just being in a VC with minimum of 3 people. Like I find that really like you could benefit off of that. People are definitely gonna join. Why do you think people play Rockspot on Library Mod? Because they have voice chat. They're not using Mumble. That server is specifically set to Library Mod users. Why can't VFL do something like that?
All right, so last but not least, to kind of wrap this thing up, I think we should talk about week 2 because we got some decent matchups. One of which has already happened. Jets, Patriots. I think Skippy is going on vacation, so they got their game in right away.
Jets won 48-41. Patriots had the ball last and they couldn't make a touchdown.
It makes you think what Sky could do, what the Patriots could do if they get they get some players there. I don't think Sky has any help, and he's bringing it to the last play of the game against a Super Bowl favorite or contender.
So
definitely a top team. So.
Props to Sky, but if they won that looks horrible for the Jets going 0-2. Do you want to just go off of each game for week 2?
Yeah, I mean Seahawks Rams. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I think that's pretty confident in that.
Yeah, I'll go Seahawks as well. Yeah.
Niners Cardinals. I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
Yep, me too.
Vikings Giants. I understand the Vikings are the favorite, but I got the Giants. I got the Giants with the upset win.
Really?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lose.
I got the Vikings. I'll probably put a bet on that one.
All right, yeah, you lose your fucking money. And we got Colts Chargers. I got the Chargers.
Yep, me too.
We got the Jags and the Steelers. I think the Jags got that one.
Yeah.
Bears Philly. I think the Eagles get up to 2-0.
Yep.
Looking good. And Chiefs Broncos. This
is probably game of the week.
Game of the week. This would be a big game. A huge game actually. I think if Lasco shows up, they can win. But I think Chove is Chove, and Chove's got a good team around him. I'm gonna take the Broncos.
Yep, I'm gonna have to go with that as well.
All right, so if you're still listening, you made it through the whole video. We appreciate you for being here.
Fucking love you.
Let me know how it should be different. Let me know where it doesn't flow, where if you want the conversations to be kind of drawn out a little bit more, if you want to cut up, just let us know. But yeah, this was the 52.2.
Thanks for watching.
You know those cigarette butts that you see every day? They're made of microplastics, and they line our streets and waterways. You'll find them on California beaches more often than plastic straws. It's an environmental disaster the tobacco industry caused.
Bounces inbounds, and then bounces out of bounds.
I actually have the spike on my screen too.
And he
Well,
hits
I
him
might be like
before
this
the
one.
arrow comes out too. So
That doesn't mean anything if he hits him out of bounds.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
yeah, but no, he
Arctic.
spikes inbounds though. He spikes inbounds and out.
Play it, X.
Arctic.
Play it, X. Your clip.
He's
Slow it,
streaming.
Slow it, X. Yo, not everyone can fucking join. Get out.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That means you too. Fucking weirdo.
He just. Oh wait, that is the spike that I saw on my clip too. Or like, oh, he spiked him out of bounds.
Okay, looking at all three of your clips, X has the best clip out of the three of you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, he spiked him and he spiked out of bounds. Like he hit a move and then spiked him. Let me see Arctic. Arctica. Yeah,
It still looks like
I'm just saying, it's like the green block. Then he goes out on my.
It still looks like he hits the
it's
orange
close,
part.
but you can tell. You can see him go on the carpet. Like you can see his legs at the carpet right there. He jumps off. He bounces off the carpet.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like really bad. Like everything bad. Like it's like just like an awful team. Very good. Or
Hi, Chief Howardston. How's it going, dude? Good. How are they losing so badly, bro?
they're like bad, bro. Like they're bad. Like
Papa's
he's actually
looking
been doing
tough,
pretty
bro.
good.
No, he's good
Okay.
because he runs his routes so autistic. It works.
Well, what's it called? Avoid is like.
Wait, isn't that a penalty for fucking?
Oh yeah, that
shooting?
happened just in states.
No.
Okay, then we got something. We got something. Hold on.
Oh, what? They just fucking cheesed that on
I
us,
don't
bro.
care. I'm not cringe.
But
getting
I got
blown up.
fucking penalized for that same shit, bro.
Yeah, it's.
Bro, fucking. I swear to
Ripski.
God. Oh, wait.
What?
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 What? What? What? Metal popped up. Yo, that's bad, bro.
Yo, they're actually about to make a comeback like they did
I'm
against.
letting him listen.
Okay, he. Oh,
Oh, what the fuck? Why am I in here?
Listen, I don't know.
is that Phosphane?
Nah, it's Brando.
All right, get out now.
No, I'm chill,
Bro,
dude.
no, bro.
He's
If
not
there's too
chill.
many people, it's gonna get bad. Get out now.
Dude, what do you... Only Army man gives a fuck, bro.
Bro, that's his third time this has happened this game. It happened once in Miami, and now once this Syracruse, bro. I mean, twice this Syracruse. Twice, and then Miami happened once.
Wait, what just
Right? They
happened?
can onside. They can onside.
What just happened? What? What happened?
Wait, X, they can onside, right? Yeah, yeah.
Wait, no, X, what happened, bro?
Bro, I'm actually like, yo, they're comeback kings, bro. They have a chance. Bro, they did it to us. It was like
Oh, that's because
it
you
was like
full
it was
power
like
two
it was like
interceptions at him, bro.
28 to it was like 28-6. And they
No,
came
track,
back.
track. You full power two interceptions, and they got the ball at the
Bro,
5 yard
it could
line
happen.
every time.
It could happen though. It could still happen.
He had the ball at the 5 yard line every time.
Yeah, it could happen again.
No, Zulu's not shit, bro. You just run the clock out.
I mean, he did it against VCU.
No, this is no brainer, bro.
Okay, never mind. Sage was retarded. He was Zoob right here. He was Zoob, bro. Yo, they're sub spamming.
This is necessary, bro. Fuck this guy. Top 5
Yeah,
CD,
they're
top
the
3
list makers,
QB.
right? They're the list makers.
Cheer Sagel X Factor. Cheer Plittle X Factor.
That was actually like a neg one moment.
Dude.
But it's like just avoid, bro. Like he's actually so bad.
Oh wait, yeah, he's just like, is this guy stupid, bro?
Wait, he's actually not first.
He got. Why did he should just got like a couple of yards to go?
He did what
Yeah,
Exabyte did yesterday against Auburn, bro.
Exabyte fuck.
Exabyte sold.
Exabyte
Exabyte
actually
sold
sold your
so
shit, bro.
hard.
No, XX. If he didn't fucking turn it around, bro, that game is yours. He just didn't want to score. But him. It.
That's not him. Not him. He went to screen for him.
Nah, bro. That was like the biggest. That would have been like the game of the year for you guys, bro. Holy shit. Number 1 seed.
No, they should have won, man. Exabyte just stood still on the first and got hit back 20 yards.
Nah. If Navcast was good at 52s, that's your game for sure.
That's a sad.
Oh wait, you had
Wait,
J
Sage
play,
just
bro?
clutched up, bro. It's happening. It's actually happening.
Did he call Tio?
No.
Nah. Oh, 52. Wasn't J play like the best or some shit, bro. Chova Singh like.
Oh no, that was just trope glazing. That was just trope glazing.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That guy. Who's your other CB, bro? And then towards the end, like towards the end, like third, fourth quarter. That guy was good, bro. For not like J play wasn't even bad, bro. Oh, what the fuck?
Bro, I beat you guys by 72, and this guy Auburn beat you by 52
Game
points.
winner, game winner. That's coach of the year material, bro. Oh,
Oh my
what
signal's
the?
locked in.
Yo. This is the fucking curse, bro. They will get the onside too. No, I hope these kids fucking lose, bro. I hate these kids. Like on my mom, I hate these kids.
Signal's locked in.
Well, it's 1 yard, bro. Sorry.
I think they have to go for 2.
Nah, how much are they down? They're down 18. It doesn't matter. They can go for 1. Bro, is 86 M shit?
Oh my god, they
Bro,
almost just had another field goal blocked, bro. That was so bad. Wait, they can onside, right? They can onside? I don't see them getting it. Yeah, they're not getting it. Wait, he's full power. Oh, he almost just full powered it. Oh my god. No, they do. They're MSSN. No, he got so close. Oh, they can get the
whoa.
ball back one more time.
It's 82. It's 82, right?
Well, I'm like spazzing out.
No. Upert's fucking court's good, bro. Upert's like onside shit. That's good. No, super high. I don't think super high is the meta, bro. That it has to be. You have to like find a chord for that, no? Oh yeah, you just gotta go back a couple of blocks. Are you allowed to do that? Oh yeah, then fucking yeah, you should probably do that.
Yeah, this is game. Did you just? They just didn't know they had TOs. Like they have all 3. They have all 3. I don't know, bro. It's Frost. Bro, they were gonna figure it out anyways, bro. It's okay. Okay, bro. Who does Storm think he is, bro? Why? What down is it? What down is it? What down is it? What down is it? It's third. It's third. He didn't even do the hit art, bro. He lied. Damn. That's game. That's game. He was Zoop though. I mean, collect stuffs.
Oh, this is not winnable, bro.
I mean, it is.
They score. Oh wait, it's still 2-score. But they gotta like pull the Pumas fucking.
They have to like literally
onside goal.
52.2 twice.
No, they don't gotta. They just gotta stride it, bro.
Oh, incomplete too. Or that just keeps happening.
No.
Bro, this reminds me of like Zay and Eddie, bro. I already see a game. Like I can already see a game as you lose about to like throw off of this. Because Avery did it last season, bro. Oh, oh, oh.
What did you wait? What's on the whistle game or blow up, bro? Oh, almost.
Is this third or second? Oh, yeah, it is gonna go 3. Oh, oh, oh.
Nah, it's not
Wait,
enough
this game's
time,
getting
bro.
interesting. Oh,
There's
field goal, bro. Everything's been getting blocked kicking wise, bro. I don't know.
there's not enough time.
What? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm them, bro, I'm going for this block. If I'm them, I'm going for the block. Yeah, they're.
He missed.
Oh my god, he almost missed. He almost missed. He almost missed. Bro, R6 trying to stream snipe, bro. He said miss when you did. He didn't. No.
No, it went through. It's not on the crossbar, bro. It's not on the crossbar.
Don't be fucking retarded, all right? That shit
Alright,
hit
show
the
it.
fucking crossbar,
Show
bro.
it. Show the clip. Show the clip.
All right, you want the fucking clip, bro? What do you call it? Let me drag any of my fucking players in here, bro. Hold on. Let me give him.
Wait.
Drag Sage into here.
Okay.
Grab Sage into here.
Hold
Drag
on.
Sage into
Hold on.
here.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Everyone
That's
leave. Everyone
actually
leave.
what
Everyone
I'm
leave. I have a
not
clip. I
doing.
have a perfect clip. Everyone leave. Everyone leave. Go back to your VCs. All of you. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, he missed.
Yeah, I think he missed.
Because look. I forgot, like, on my screen it's buggy, right? So it goes right here. And then you can see it's right here. And then it starts glitching on the crossbar.
Oh, that's how it was for me.
Yeah, it landed on the
Then
crossbar.
why'd you call it good, you stupid? No,
No,
that's no
no.
good, you shitter. No.
No,
If
it's
it
not.
hits
That's
the
never been
crossbar, it's
good.
no good.
If it
That's
lands
not
on the
good,
top,
right? That's not
Yeah,
good.
it's no good. It's
lands,
no good. It's
listen,
no good.
if it lands on the top past the end rod, it's good.
No,
Oh, I don't think
that's
any of us. I don't think any of it. Oh no, it was like on the. It was like on the middle lines. It
it's
was
in the
on one of the middle
crossbar.
lines.
No, X. What we did in the fucking last season, if it landed anywhere like here, it's no good.
Yeah, if it lands here, it's good though.
I swear that's how it always. If it lands on the crossbar. No. I'm pretty sure if it ever like touches the crossbar, like right here, it's no good.
Okay, hold on. I'm going back in the stream.
I swear that's how it always is. That's just man. I'm pretty sure that's still no good. It hit the crossbar.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good then because it didn't hit the middle, like the back part, right?
Go through.
It didn't go through. Yeah. Lance, what's the word on this?
It's not good.
Yeah. Bro, X, you fucking. Bro, you're the one supposed to be the entertainer, bro. You're supposed to be the entertainer, bro.
X is not an entertainer, bro. He came from LSU, sitting behind Papa.
He's
can't
the
be
main
an
entertainer, bro.
Kaka, you played what, 1 week? No, you definitely played more. You definitely played more because you definitely played against Michigan both times with us. Yeah.
Wait, this game's getting interesting. The game's getting interesting. Hold up, lock in, lock in.
But this
Yeah, they don't have time. Yeah, they're going for the lobs. Why Sagel the lobber?
That's.
Oh,
Wait, it's in. That's in.
oh my god, it's hold.
I think that.
I have to report. Yeah.
That's why they lobbed him because it's Patwick on the other side.
Howicks.
He was in. He was in. Yeah, he was in.
Dude, they don't got time for this shit, bro. Actually, if they get the fucking onside. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no. Why would you? No, you don't go for 2.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do they have to?
How
They don't
much-
have to. What?
How much? No,
Okay.
yeah, they do. They do. If
No, they do. If they go for
if
2,
they
then they
get
get a
just
field
field goal. They
goal.
just get field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
All right, good. You go 2 point.
7. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They just need fucking. If they don't get it, it doesn't matter either.
Just run
They still
double
need
R post. One of them will be open for
RNs.
Oh
Or
wow!
it's already out of the way. Fuck. He went. Dude, dude, this team.
Yo, this team scares me, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, they did that to bro. They did this to us in the season.
no, they did it to you, bro. You full powered the
They did
interceptions.
it to me, bro. They did it
You
to
full
me.
powered the interceptions to him, bro. This is different, bro.
Bruh, these guys are like the comeback goats. What's
And
going
then you
on?
fucking did like a 2-yard kickoff, bro. Tom like 82.2 at like 36.
You can't 3-tick on a kickoff. You can't 3-tick on kickoff.
You can. No, you can 3-tick. You can 3-tick it.
You can do that.
Skippy's 3-ticks
Ah.
it.
You can definitely do that.
Nah, you think they get this X?
I'm not gonna lie. They got close to the last one.
Game
I
on the
see
fuck-
someone get it. I see some
Yeah,
nervous, like
no,
some
game
nerves
on
happening
the
here.
fucking line, bro.
What's the
Alright,
lineup? 82.2.
Yeah, 3-tick. 3-tick. No, just try real quick. Try real quick.
Because me personally, what's it
I
called?
just did it. I just did it.
I mean, Zulu's nervous, but he
Let's
can't
do it.
choke another
Yeah,
game.
That's
can
like
do
right
it.
at the 50. If he
Yeah, that's
3-ticks
like
it. No, if you 3-tick it works. No, back up 2 more blocks. Back up 2 more blocks. 2 more blocks. Try now. Did you jump?
I just did it.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
No, tell him that.
Bro, yeah, this is like a crazy, like ref helping. What the? Oh my god, no way.
Well, also the problem from lining up 4 back though is you're starting way behind.
He's like,
So
no,
it's way
they
easier
should like
for
go
them to hit you.
behind them, behind Stato.
Dude, your mismatch is on avoids. That's your mismatch.
You haven't good, DK.
Dude, tell him. Holy shit! Wait, that's good.
Oh,
Wait.
what through?
Oh! He got so close. That's crazy. Yeah, he can just spin it too. That's game.
Oh, what?
Are you streaming head now?
No, he asked for unsuspension, bro.
Why'd you suspend the next?
He supports Hitler.
Bro, they actually almost did that. They actually almost did a comeback, bro. That's scary.
He supports Hitler. Oh, I gotta go scram.
Who's homeless? There is a driveway.
Bro, Frost.
Tag me again and I hurt you.
You guys are like chokers.
Josh,
Yeah.
talking
Yo. You almost choked back-to-back games, bro. No. What? Bro, these guys are top chokers, bro. Which game? I hate reffing VFL games. Alright. Goodbye, guys.
Okay, sup X. Yep.
Confirms the screen share in here.
Hey, wait, why are there so many people in here?
Oh shit, that is not the one I want to screen share. Back. There it is. Okay, it's really bad quality. I gotta fix that for the rest of my clips. But so Woody, boom, he solos his ass.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, friends, good clip, good clip.
What? Oh my god.